And we're live. Code char. Thing 1 and thing 2. That's a compliment, not an insult. Yo, blue overkill. Sound effects are on, but if you don't hear them, my bot didn't reset yet. And I was just going to let my bot reset on its own today because I was lazy. But once it resets, that sound effect will still play. May take 5 minutes, may take 10 minutes, may take 1 minute. Opposite topic. I have a sound effect, but I gotta I guess I'll roll restart the bot then.
I'm gonna walk that aisle. Look at only the nature boy can look.
Is mine gonna play? Or do I gotta do it again?
Woo, dog. Yeah, that's a good thing about them possum innards. Still good the next day.
We're in a mixture area. That's a good place to start. I didn't hear anything. Do I have it muted? I might have it muted. Volume mixer. There we go. Nick Gamer, what's up? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. But we did it anyway. Starting off in the hall of doors, starting off with a ring. Oh, nice. Starting off with a potion. Food. Uh, what are you saying? That I'm finding a lot of things to pick up? Or are you talking about audio issues as I'm picking up stuff? Okay. Gotcha. I just had to clarify because, you know, sometimes people use pickup in other ways. Wait a minute. That's the right way to go. Really? I didn't think he was hitting me that hard. Well. I thought we were starting out good there. Usually a little enemy like that never does that much damage. But today, a little enemy like that, that enemy will probably kill me. So let's not fight him right away. Ant should be okay. Well, maybe not. Okay, we made it. Oh, I know where we're at. With the type of room. Code. To the queue. What queue? That guy will probably kill me too, but luckily he didn't engage. He didn't engage. Jim. I know what kind of room we're in now. Ooh, a scroll already. Ooh, a book already. Guess we gotta go back to using the scroll. I mean the bow. Until it runs out. Hopefully it's not anytime soon. We did pick up some arrows, so that's good. I did that twice. I did that now. We have another room identical to the one we just did. But this time, I don't know what I'm saying. Yeah, I have no idea how that enemy killed me when I had a ring as well on. That was kind of shocking. Barely survived that fight. Pocket-sized? How ridiculous. Okay, I know where I'm at. I wonder why his ears looked weird. He was hiding a ring behind him. But it's the same ring we already have. Ugh. Now, why would someone want a pocket size, Commodore? Sometimes I just find things ridiculous, I just think, it's just ridiculous. No, I need to find the other room that's just like this one. Which I think is this way, and then we can kill that enemy or two that I missed last time. Hey, Buck, what's up? Just to make sure that my memory is working correctly, A-Buck is Unholy Blunts? Or am I wrong again and I'll never get it right ever again? Because my brain sucks and I can't ever get anything right. Aaron was the brother of Unholy Blanche, right? Or am I wrong again? You gotta let me know if at least I'm on the right track. It's like the same ring I already have. Yes, I do. And two of them changed their name. There were two brothers, Unholy Bluntz and his brother. What were their frickin' names? Because they both changed their names, and I thought you were one of them. He had to change his name because of reasons. Because Google doesn't like his name. We have a blue gate. I think we're going to use the blue gate, but we have to, as long as we survive this without dying, we'll use the blue gate. Armor. Oh, that's just the exit, okay. Now would be a good time to give me some arrows, game. Let's go all the way across, because I saw another section, but I didn't want to get lost into another section. That should just be the hallway, right? No, not the hallway. Arrows. Oh my god. We're getting lost again. Arrow count? I'm completely lost now. Did that bow just last one hit? Tarmin time. Mighty Morphin Tarmin time. Okay, we was already in there. Now we're back to where we were originally. And I was going to go this way. I think we may have seen everything in this level. It's possible we've seen everything there is to see in this level. So, I guess that means we will take the gate to wherever I saw it. Might be on the other side. Let's do it. It's going to help our spiritual score quite a bit, which would be nice at least. At least we can do that. Food count? Good. Arrow count? Not so good. Alright. Arrows are still hard to come by. Arrows. Shield. Enemies everywhere. I wonder if this game can only have a certain amount of enemies per level, but they're just randomly distributed. Sometimes you see a whole ton all at once in a short little area. Then you go through other areas and you don't see any. Oh, this is where I came in at. Hallway. Two ways should be a hallway, and one way should lead out of here, I think. Or there we go. What I need is the other book, so I can start using my scrolls. We might not get that other book. We might not get so lucky. It was already here. We need to try to find someplace we haven't been. Actually, I'm not sure if there is any place we haven't been in this level. This is where we started, I think. And then I didn't go... Wait. What was it I didn't do? I didn't go through that door. That was just the hallway again. So I think we've done everything. No, we haven't. Well, it's a good thing I went that way. But we were just here, though. Okay, let's see if there's any more gates. I think we're at an end for gates. Yeah, okay. Okay, now we just gotta find the ladder again. There's 2 ladders. There's one. We're starting in the hall doors. I do it. That doesn't mean I do it well. He almost got me. That was my last arrow. So... my last throwing item. Then I will have to use my scroll, which is not good if I don't have a spiritual book. And this is where luck comes into play. You have to open packages to get a spiritual book. I think I just opened that one already. Oh, damn. Well, I still got my scroll. My stats are now going to be lower. What's up, Jay? We may have just screwed ourselves. I'm actually going to try to fight him again, because I don't care. We'll throw the big heavy at him this time. It's one of those things where you gotta decide, is it worth continuing on, or is it worth to restart? Because I had about 25 or more in war health and at least 13 in spiritual. Now that number has diminished and it's lower. Could still be worth it. It's going to make the run harder now. We had this on the Aquarius too. I never played on the Aquarius. Oops. I bet it would be harder. I bet it'd be slower on the Aquarius. I heard that was a really slow computer. That is cool. Well, actually, why don't I get one of those? Back to the hall of doors. I guess we can go across it this way.
I got a charmed long staff.
Hard difficulty, but I gotta debate if I should continue or start over. Our stats are low now because I died. Died and got revived. So I had like at least 25 or more for war health, maybe a little bit higher. And our spiritual was at least 13 or 14, and now it's 11. And now every time I destroy anything now, I'm not gaining anything on either side. So is it worth even still playing at this point? We're not that far down, but still nothing's happening. Don't remember Aquarius have all the difficulties? I think it's 256 because I did it once. And it was not easy, but I did it once. I was lucky that the one time that I did it, it was on the hardest difficulty as well. We did a 256 floor challenge, and I somehow made it. Was not what we was already here. This may be foolish, but we need a spiritual book of some kind. Pronto. And that's not one of them. See, if I don't get a spiritual book pronto to help with leveling up, or a spiritual or war or some type of magic book to help with my stats, if we don't find one on this floor, then it's probably not worth continuing this run. Dad would tell you stories
That's your
how he would
thing, and you're going to come
off
at me with
work
that? Well, you
play
might
this
get a
on hard for
response.
like
That's all
4
I'm
hours
saying.
straight. Yeah, I didn't have this growing up. So I'm just now experiencing the Tarmin experience. But I must say, it is an awful lot of fun, though. It took me quite a while to beat this on hard mode. Just once. It took me a long time just to beat it once on hard mode. Then we did the 256 floor challenge on hard mode. Now I've still only beaten it on hard mode. Just a handful of times. Did you see that glitch? It happens sometimes. You get on top of an item and you see a quick flash. That looked like arrows. So somewhere in an adjacent room is going to be arrows. Somewhere nearby is arrows. Do I have enough keys? Arrows, and that was right behind the wall right there. So that's a quick little tip. Now, if I had this on in the 80s, I would have sat there for hours and played it just like you guys are mentioning. But since I didn't have this game, you know, these days, I don't know how long. Well, I guess on stream I played it for hours. Yeah, okay. I'll just shut up now. I'm just rambling on, saying dumb things. We're not finding either of these books to help us level up. We're wasting all these fights and nothing's happening. Our stats are not moving anywhere. This game can be really cruel after you die once. If you don't have a book to help with leveling up, I'm resting. Got plenty of food. You can see that. Rest. Our stats haven't gone up at all, and I'm almost out of this area here, so we might have to can this run and start over. Jericho. Ha 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 ha. He would kill me easily at this point. In the state that I'm in. If that little skeleton can almost kill me, that blue door would demolish me right now. Okay, it's time to start this run over. One hit death. Alright. It's not good to start on a blue level, blue area on hard mode. It's just not. Green might be okay. Green or the one that's a mixture is okay, but blue, well, it's not impossible. It's just you're at a strict disadvantage immediately. And why are you at a strict disadvantage? Because you're low spiritual health. And being in a spiritual area with low spiritual health is not good. Good lord, to see how much he did damage to me? Now, that was a war enemy. Arrows, good. He just about killed me. Oh, good early start here again. We have a blue book right now. And we found some arrows early. We found a hallberg. This is actually my third attempt, because my first attempt, I died for some reason to a puny little enemy after I had already found a ring, was doing in good shape, and I died to a puny enemy foolishly. And my second run was, you just witnessed that one. Okay, which way was the hallway? That's the hallway. So we want to go this way. Ooh, shield. It's a nice shield as well. It took me at least a month or two to learn this game and get good at it. Plus, I had a lot of help with my viewers in chat teaching me how this game works inside and out. So it took me some time. We don't play this every week on this channel. But within the last 2 or 3 weeks, we have played it twice. Last time, the Minotaur kicked my ass. We got down to the Minotaur. I felt like maybe I was in okay shape, but the Minotaur decided, nope, you are not in good shape, and get the heck out of here. He said, stop wasting my time. There's a lot of little tricks and things. Or not really tricks, but things to learn that could help. So, did I just go in a circle? I think we just went in a circle. So this kind of room usually leads to the hallway. And it's probably this one right here. Are we back here again? And we're going out a different way, though. Can I escape this maze of nonsense, or what? Are we finally in a new area? I feel like I'm stuck in a maze or something. Okay, I think we finally... Where this game can really mess with you, we don't need another one of those, is something I can show you. Here, let me bring up something that is called the Treasure of Tarmin cheat sheet. I didn't make this cheat sheet. It just teaches you some things about the game. It's not cheating per se. There's all kinds of things in here. Tells you about what the weapons, different weapons, and spiritual weapons, and the potions, what they do. The best rings, the best armor. Enemies, except one is missing on accident. But we're here for this right here. Every floor that you're on are 4 of these smaller 5x5 grids glued together to form a 10x10. And the maps below, okay. And you can have any of these. And right now, we're in a confusing one because we have 2 different types that are the same. If not 4 different types that are the same. And it can get confusing. Especially when you have some that kind of go around in circles. And then you're into another area that looks identical that goes around in circles. And you're like, where the hell am I? We're in an area like that right now. I just noticed that not all this showed up on screen, but I think most of it did. There we go. Hey, Nick Gamer. Yeah, I know. Oh, we don't want to go through that. That would, I think, cut our spiritual in half, which is already a 6, and give it to our war elf. We don't want to do that. We'd have 3 spiritual health. Is that our only gate? Let's see. No, we have a tan gate. No, I didn't mean to go through it. I thought I hit to the side. God damn it. Oh well. I'm not sure if we were done with that level or not. Maybe we were, maybe we weren't. I was trying to turn to the side to go in the door. Then we did that. Oh well. Not the end of the world. So if you go through a blue gate, it cuts your war in half and gives it to your spiritual side, which usually is a good strategy for early. Since you can sometimes level up your war side a lot quicker than you can your spiritual side. Because we're at 21 already. Hallway. And this is probably hallway. And that is not the hallway. Another intersection identical. Wow. The game is messing with us again. Something you may not know is that these packages, any of the packages, the ones that open with keys and the ones that open without keys, can be used to bribe a monster. So if a monster is kicking your ass and you think you're gonna die, and you can use a package to get yourself out. And I think we're gonna die, guys. Dead again, just like that. This game can be brutal, guys. On hard mode, anyway. It can be brutal. Green gate, bad. Green gate is usually not that useful. And that guy almost killed me first shot. Because those guys are deadly. Sorry to hear that. Sometimes if you don't get the first shot in, you're dead. It can be that simple. You don't get the first shot in on some of these enemies, especially early on. No dead meat. You see a room shaped like this, and you notice kind of has like a square arch shape to it. If you get in one of these and there's not a door, there's usually a hidden door on one of the sides of the arch, always. Oh my god, he almost killed me too. This area is scary. Let's go get that shield right now. Not many arrows left. I'd like to fight that enemy, but he'd kill me. Come on, give me a book. Alright, a book. Thank you. But now we need arrows or weapons. Any type of weapon. Something. We need something. Gosh darn it, something. Arrows. Thank you, game. E, okay. Does this lead to the hallway? Sometimes it does, sometimes it don't. This could also lead out to the hallway. It probably does. A scroll. Let's take that. See, the best case scenario is you get a book for both. You get the book that helps get your war health up faster, and you also get a book for your spiritual. You can't use them both at the same time, but that's still the best case scenario. Because if you find a time to use it, it's wise to do so. If you get time to switch, like you get your war up high enough, then you can switch to the other book. But we don't always get so lucky and to get what we want. The fact that our spiritual health is still at a 6 is not good. See, this is where things get confusing because you could go into a circle, then you go into a circle, then you go into a circle. And I don't know if we were done adventuring in the way we were going. This is one of the most confusing levels I've been in some time. Jesus. Super confusing area. Enough to pull your hair out. Did we do the Hall of Doors already? Yeah, I think we did, right? We did the Hall of Doors already. Right? Wrong, right, maybe. Should I check again just to make sure? Yeah, we did because we ended up right here. And I don't think we went this way when we went up the split last time. Was there another spiritual gate? Or was there just one? I guess if there was just one, then we need to get out of here. We have a tan gate. There we go. Bingo! So that means over here is a hidden door. Let's see if there's anything in the hidden door. Yes, there is. Another book, but where do you have that book? So now I gotta debate on when I want to use this. Oh, I already did these two. When I want to switch books. Ooh, a ring. A nice ring, too. Might be better than the ring we got last time. Let's count our arrows. Could be better. Could be worse. So if there's a door like that, that means there's one right here identical. That means there's a door in here, where there's a door on the right, door on the left. And door leads to the hallway. Arrows, that's very good. Very good to have that right now. I got so damn lucky there. You won't believe how lucky I just got right there. Well, there's got to be a hidden somewhere here. It doesn't lead anywhere though. I seen him. He almost one-shot me. So out of curiosity's sake, do we have any more gates here before I decide what to do with the to switch books or not? We'll come back here in a second. I think that's no for gates. So I think it'd be smart to switch books now. But will we keep our scroll or accidentally lose it? But I guess we have to do it though. It's gonna suck really bad if we lose this scroll like immediately. Then it can complicate things pretty bad. He was already here. Oh, yeah, I saw an enemy earlier that we didn't fight. But I hope he doesn't kill me. Where was he? I thought he was at the end of one of these. Unless he was in a different section. I thought he was here. I thought, because I decided not to kill him because I was too weak. Maybe it was in the previous section, the previous part of the world. Maybe it wasn't right here. So are we done here? Or do we have more to do? Did we do everything? Maybe yes. Okay, time to find a ladder. Let's check in there. No? Okay. There it is. Where are we at? Weak. Not quite as weak. Where was the way out? There's the way out. Did I go through this side already? I always lose track of what I do. Anything around corners waiting for me? Now we know where one of the ladders is. Oh, hello there. Let's keep that as a spare, shall we? We might need it. Ooh, a better ring. Because if our scroll happens to die and we can't find another one, we need to switch back. Thought we didn't go through that one. Hallway. Hallway. We need to find the way we didn't come in from. I think we came in from that one.
The way to truth is taught to us. There is no correct route through the dungeon, but the right path can be found using logic and guile. The only way is onward. There is no turning back.
Only thing I have to say about that is I know of the Street Fighter character Guile, but I don't know the Street Fighter character Logic. Are they related?
Some days you just can't get rid of a bomb.
It's like, oh my God, a cow, and we're gonna move.
Another ring, but it can't be better than what we have. It's not better than what we have.
Open up. If I don't, what's gonna happen? Huh? You'll get mad? We're already mad.
You heard that, didn't you? We're already mad. More arrows if we need them. That's a good sign. I think I was already in these two rooms, but we just didn't go through all four of the hallways that connect this. I think we did all this, though. So, we might be done with this level here. That's probably all there is. Wait, is this a... Wait, is this a... No, this ain't a different hall of doors. No, this can't be, because that just goes to the hallway. And this goes to this, okay. Does it look awesome? I'll take your word for it. Now, do we have any gates here? What are our chances of finding a gate out here? Expensive. Sounds expensive, yeah. Before we go in there, let's see if there's another gate. There was a time where I started on one side and went all the way through. We found a gate in each section that warped us to the next section, and then the next section, and then the next section. It was non-stop. But then we don't want to go through a green gate though. That's where it stops. Because I don't think there was anything on this side. No. This one only has one gate, and it's a green, disgusting gate that we don't want to go through. Ooh, armor. Oh my. I don't know if there's enough Neo Geo games that I would like that something like that would be worth it. Because back when I was doing those MAME streams, people were requesting Neo Geo games, I believe, and then sometimes if I think I also had a Neo Geo collection. I mean, of course, there's always Baseball Stars 2. But is that really enough for me to want to spend $300 something? No. Maybe if I was into like Metal Slug kind of games, but I'm not into those kind of games. Metal Slug is more of a kind of game where I'd rather watch someone else play it. I just saw something. Oh, I guess not. Watch someone else play it and see what they do. Well, you say to hell with that price, but what does a real Neo Geo cost? You know, that's the question, you know. Oh, hello there. If I had something to bribe with, I would consider... Oh, we actually do have something to bribe with. Taking a shot at you and just seeing what happens. Actually, no, I still don't think we're in good enough shape, even though I got armor and all that jazz. He's not going to one-shot us, I don't think. So we got a decent ring and a decent armor. Let's just see what happens. That was 6 damage in one shot. Okay. Still not good enough. So I think we are done here, but I don't know. Wait, this is a different hall of doors. So did I not open all the doors that were in the other one? Or did I not not open the doors in this one? We have to now go back. Because now I got confused and thought I was re-entering the same one. But in actuality it was a different one. Let's just be careful about that gate, because I don't know where that's at. Yeah, we didn't go through this area. Oh, he's on the other side of the hall of doors. Aha. So which hall of doors is this one? Same one. Let's go around the other side. This is still the same one. No, it's not. Okay. Rickster, what's up? Was I there?
Groovy.
That. Now we need to find the a gate. Not a gate, a ladder. One ladder only. And I don't remember where it's at. It's going to take us a while to find this one little ladder. There it is. Okay, it didn't take us long at all. I don't know if it was the first time today.
I stole $1 million.
I'm not sure if it was my first time ever, but I had a Popeye's chicken sandwich today. Boy, oh boy, was that thing delicious! It's the one that's on the menu as the sandwich, and that's what it actually says on there. It says the sandwich. We don't, we just happen to be down in the city today, so. Which is not very often do we go down to the city. My sister had an appointment. I got the spicy one. Did his head disappear? I think his head disappeared when I walked up to him. Or the arrows were making it look like his head disappeared. That could have been it too. Well, they actually just built a Popeyes in the area that we go shopping in every week, but we haven't been to it yet. And it's actually in a decent area. But they just opened it like within the last few months. We just haven't been out to it yet. But since we just had to be driving by one, reason why we went.
gonna walk that aisle. Look at his old little nature boy can look.
I still never added those new flare sound effects I was going to work on. That was months ago now.
Tony Schiavone, how about a moment of silence for the best looking man on the face of this earth?
They're still on my phone. You know, I got to transfer them away from my phone onto my computer, then edit them down. But, man, I haven't even done that. Maybe next year. I had at least one or two more I was going to add. But, man, they're probably buried on my phone, too. Will I be able to find them? Maybe. Okay, there won't be no gate on this level. So if we think we're done, which I think there's a good possibility we're done, we need to find the ladder and get the heck out of here. Now, wonder if I should take an extra scroll. No. It's just one ladder, and I think we were just in the area where the ladder was. Why do I keep getting a new name depending on what I'm playing? Why is this? I find it so strange. There's a ladder. Think. Okay. We're in bomb territory, guys. It's kind of scary to be in bomb territory. No bomb, no bomb, no whammies. Stop. I guess it's these monsters putting bombs in packages and things. It must be. And I'll be right back. Gonna take a bathroom break. Right back.
We don't have $1 billion in the bank like all these guys.
I don't have $1 billion in the bank either, like all these guys. I don't even have $100 in the bank like all these guys. What's up? Dark Underdog.
Because that's what happens when you get a bunch of people who aren't gamers running shit.
That guy will probably kill me this time.
I love refrigerators.
Was it you who had me add that? Must have been, because I haven't heard that sound effect in so long that I forgot it even existed. Maybe a year. Maybe a year. Not for sure on that, though. Oh, we have been this way. There's nothing here, is there? No, okay. Ooh, a scroll that's one higher. Could break easy, too, because of that. But it could be around that time to switch back over to my war health anyway. Since we got that at a decent 26, it could be time to switch over finally. I just got turned around, I think. Did I? Well, yeah. Because I didn't mean to come out this way. It was heading this way. But we did this already? I think so. Yeah, because there's a door to attack in one of these, right? No? Is it a different one of those? Oh, yeah, okay, this is the one, okay. Yeah, I had, people had to teach me for quite a while on how to play this. It took quite a while. It was not an easy task. Before we go anywhere, let's see if there's any gates around here. Because there's a chance, but that doesn't mean there will be one. A green, disgusting green gate. That's not the kind of gate I was looking for. Not a disgusting green gate. So I guess we will switch back over. But now I only have one bow, which is not great either. Well, we went down to the city today, and we was like, holy cow, gas is $4.99. But then we came back up here, back up to the country area, and it was like, what was it? It was a lot less. It was about 50 or 60 cents less. Ooh. A better shield. Excellent. And a spare bow. And I'm going to need it. We need another spare bow. Oh, we need another spare bow. God, what kind of luck do I have where both my bows break immediately? That's not good. 357? Geez, lucky Texas. Or it also could just be your section of Texas as well, with how this world works. Because just like Michigan, you go to different sections and it's cheaper, just different sections more expensive, but that's really cheaper compared to what we were paying. I'm poor. I don't do conventions. Nor am I the kind of person who usually likes to hang out at them. If the Intellivision gamer was here, he'd probably answer that question for you because he does conventions. He likes that kind of stuff. He hangs out at the PGRE and stuff. I like to keep to myself, and we need another bow. Hope we would find one. I didn't have this game as a kid, but I have it now, and I love it. It's great. The greatest games probably ever made. But I didn't have it growing up, though. Okay, did we just do this already? Yes, we did. Because I just switched shields. We need a... What kind of luck do I have that I finally get myself a... I have a bow, and I even get a backup bow. I'm like, good, we're in good shape now. I got a bow, we got a backup bow. My bow breaks, and then on the very next enemy, and then the backup bow breaks on the very next enemy. What kind of luck is that? What is this crap? Now we probably won't see another bow again for quite a while. Green gate, you're in my way. Let's go all the way around. Because I could just keep going in circles because we're not going to where that, just before the green gate. Which this should be this one here. But we could, it could be something that we've been to already though. Yeah, I think we was here already. Is there another way out of this? Yes. Well, at least we're getting some throwing weapons. Don't have a bow, but we got a few throwing weapons. I pushed forward.
to be the man. You gotta beat the man, baby. And right now, woo, I am the man.
Are ya? Are you sure about this? How sure are you about this? Well, now I do think we're done with this area. So where was the ladder? Is there just one ladder? Two ladders. Because now I'm lost. I am lost. But I'm sure we'll find a ladder eventually. Especially since there's two of them. Oh, hello there. I think I'm gonna use it. It won't help me level up. Oh, hello there. Oh man, that took a lot, didn't it? Okay, game. You gonna let me find any bows or what? I think we have this armor already, but let's make sure. Yeah. Oh no, the throwing weapon won't help and won't hurt any, I mean. It won't hurt. Ooh, a crossbow. There's a type of bow. Are we getting two rooms identical to each other? Right across from each other, too. That's quite interesting as well. They decided to load up two identical types of levels. I mean, 4x4 designs right across from each other. It's all random, so you never know what you're going to get. Rhino! What's up, Rhinos? I already have that book. Ooh, a pink potion. This is a tall pink potion. So that means it's the small pink potion. The large one is actually shorter, but it's fatter, which is strange. So the small pink potion finds better objects. Okay. You booked the Road Warriors. How do you book the Road Warriors? Are you a wrestling promoter? Sir Rhinox? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Hawk and Animal are both dead. So who's left? And their manager, Sonny's in jail. I'm not sure where Paul Ellering is. What was that 20? Okay. Oh yeah, I wanted to check out the hallway anyway. See if we have any more gates. I'm not sure if it's worth to go into a gate. It could be bad to do so. At least we can check. Because we still have the... It's our last chance for a gate for a while, so... Depends on if it's a tan gate or not. I might not take any other gates. Oh, demolition. Okay, there you go. Yeah, they were just inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame this year. And my crossbow is broke. Thanks, guys. Is there another section just like this? And did we just find another one? Worse. Yeah. The if I'm going by the you know, the cheat sheet here, it's the orange giant. Especially the orange giant with a shield is the one that'll get you. Yellow giant, he's not so strong. Tan giant is a little bit stronger, especially the one with the shield. But it's the orange giant that you should fear unless you're in good shape. Not in good shape, good luck. What's my weakest weapon? Like, do I want another weapon? But that's his weakest one. Yeah, but since I don't even have a bow, like, do I want to ditch my scroll just for another throwing weapon? We don't have a bow though, and attacking with, well, actually we might need the scroll as a backup. So just to survive, we won't be able to survive without it. I think we did all this already. Yeah, we was already here. The only problem with the scroll is since we don't have a book, which what I like to call a book for helping to level up any. Oh, they're right next to each other. So this one is here, and then this one is here. Oh, and they're like identical. They were like right next to each other. That's why I never saw the other one earlier. Because I think I went straight through instead of coming over here. That's wild. So there was 3 of them. Well, it's time to take the ladder, I guess. What's that one? Oh, I should have used the bigger one. Damn it. Now I used all 3 of them. So if we don't get a bow soon, we're going to have to rely on the scroll, but we won't level up in it because we don't have a spiritual attached to it. So we're not going to level up our war or our spiritual. And that's bad. That's really bad. Let's just hope the scroll don't break either. Ooh, a pink potion. A fat pink potion. Good. Which is considered the large one. Is max health plus 10 spirit. So we're going to use it right now. That means we're going to get 36 for spiritual health. Okay, that was a good thing. See, good. But we still need a bow. Now, if you get the large blue one, it's max health plus 10 war. If you get the large purple, you swap your war and your spiritual. And you may not want to do that. That's kind of what screwed me over in a previous playthrough. Did I just do this already? Did I just go through here? Yeah, I think we did. But did I go through all of them? I hate it when you're not sure where you've been. Oh, an attacking book. Did I say something about a orange giant? He might whip our ass. Unless I have something as a backup to throw him. We're not going to fight that dude. He might kill us. No gates on this level. Another attacking book. Which does no good unless we get ourselves that book. A spiritual book. Or we need a bow. We need a spiritual book or a bow. We need one or the other. We could swap scrolls, I guess. Well, better just to take those scroll then. Yeah. You know how old this game is? This is like 82 or 83, I think, so... This game is loaded with hidden doors, too. Sometimes you get lost going in circles in some of these floors. Because they look... areas look identical. You're like, where have I been? Where haven't I been? Why am I still going in circles? What is going on? Ooh. Well, I might as well use it, but it's not going to help us unless we get a bow. Come on, game. Give me a bow. A bow and arrow. A crossbow. A regular bow. A bow. Some kind of bow. Food. Food's nice, yes, but bow would be better, game. Oh. Oh. He might kill me. He might really, really kill me. I don't know if you'd end my game or not, but do I want to take that kind of chance? I do not. Here, let me show you something. It's not that hard. You don't have to really to do that on this game. So here, this is called the Tarmin cheat sheet. So each floor that you're on are 4 of these 5x5 grids glued together. And there's only so many patterns. And you don't know which 4 of these will be glued together. Sometimes it'll be like completely 4 different ones. Sometimes you might see like in that last one we were on, we saw a one that looked like. Let me find it here. This one here. The one that's oh, you can't see my mouse cursor, but it's the one that's on the bottom right. We saw 3 of those on the last level. And sometimes the one second to the left on the bottom, second one over, we saw two of those right next to each other. So it's like there's you'll find your way around. Because you're only on a level for so long, then you're going down and down and down and down. So we're on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 levels down. So there's only like so many possibilities. So now where was I? Did I already go through here? I think I did. Tile, yeah. But you'll find your way. Even if it does get a bit confusing at times, like this level here, I think, is a bit confusing. Oh, I just did it again. Uh-oh, crap. What's my strongest? Is this stronger or is this stronger? That's stronger. He almost killed me. Oh, that was so damn close. God. Jesus, that was close. Well, at least we got him out of the way now. But I don't accidentally run into him again and again and again. That was the 3rd time I accidentally ran into him. So I think we're done with this level. It's possible we're done with this level. Unless I can find something I haven't gone into yet. But I think we did it all. Which I still say we're not in the greatest of shape. Because I can't level up right now. I need either a bow and arrow, or a bow, I mean, or a book to help us level up our spiritual. We can't find either. So unless I find either, we're kind of stuck not leveling up. I'm hitting things, we're attacking things, but we're not leveling up any. We're not getting any experience points during this run. Now. So I guess we're taking the ladder. Let's actually take a peek around the corner real quick. Just to make sure. Make sure I didn't miss nothing. Okay, let's get over there. Oh, you can hear that? Well, you shouldn't be able to hear the CRT itself. You might hear the VC... well... Ooh, that's actually good, though. That'll give us some war health. 62 war health. Okay, now we have some luck. Because while I'm playing it on a CRT, the signal goes from my console to the VCR into the capture card, which goes into the computer. But I have it split off, so one end goes to the CRT, but you shouldn't be able to hear that on stream because, you know, you're not hearing that part of the thing. I don't Thank you, Arnie. Don't quote me on anything I just said there. The hum's probably coming from the VCR, if anything, or the console itself. Well, this package could get us out of trouble. So I will sacrifice one of our attacking things for a present that we can't open because we don't even have the right key to open said present. So that could get us out of a bind. If we run into another enemy, is going to kill us. Okay, if we pick up war weapons to throw, that's similar to using a bow. So, but we're so limited on those. So limited. But it did help us get a couple points in our leveling up, though. Won't be no gate on this one either. But there could potentially be a gate once we go down one. But only potential. Was we already here? Nerve-wracking. Well, the closer we get down to the treasure, the more chances of us running into some tough enemies. This guy's not so. A bow! Just don't break on one hit like it did last time. One thing this game does is that stronger weapons break easier than weaker weapons. Another bow. So now we have a backup. So this is a weak bow, but, you know, it's good to have it as a backup. I think we'll use the strong one for now. Where was I? There. You just killed a Loompa? You mean like a... Where am I? Have I been here already? This is one of those levels that has a few areas that are identical, so it can get confusing and you think you're in a new spot and then you're not. Let's go back to where we were. Or where were we? I think we were down here, so we went down that way. And, oh! Ooh, a platinum necklace. Necklace. That's a helmet, but we already have a better helmet, so... Opening packages can be dangerous these days because of potential for bombs, but... Big but is that if you don't open packages, you're never going to get the better stuff. So what do you want? You want the better stuff? It's possible we could withstand the blast of the bomb anyway. He was already here, so that tells me which way did we need to go? North or south out of here? South. So, are we done with this area? We might be done with this area. And since there's no gates, we need to find the ladder. We're not in line with the ladder at the moment. We're not in line with the ladder there either. Let's see. If we go this way, further, and if we go this way, we're heading there. We're getting close to the line of where we need to be. Can we find a way out of here? We're in line with the ladder now. It could be nearby. There it is. Let's check our arrow count, shall we? Let's actually use a weak bow until we run into something strong. Let's do our food count. More arrows. Decent run here. But don't jinx me like that. Every time you do that, you jinx me. Hey, alligator. I'm gonna help level up right here by using the weak bow. Wasting a bit of arrows, though. I think we have this helmet already, but let's just make sure. No, we didn't have that helmet already. Okay. So that was a good thing. Let's not go that way yet. Let's go this way. Ooh. Oh, that's a war book. Never mind. And I think we already have that book on as we speak. Our spiritual is a bit low. So it's going to come down to, if we don't die before we get to the Minotaur, will he hit us with spiritual? Not weaker. Because if he hits us with spiritual, we're in not... That won't be good. If he hits us with war, then we might be able to withstand his attacks. I am wasting a bit of arrows using this weak bow, so let's see where we're at on arrows. Oh, more than enough. There is something in this game called the arrow trick that I don't usually do on purpose, but if you're out of arrows completely and you're at a weak enemy that can't hurt you, keep hitting the attack button over and over and over again, and then finally finish them off with something else in your inventory, and you'll get quite a few. Your health will jump up dramatically. So another way to do that would be to use a weak weapon instead of a strong weapon against an enemy, where it takes more shots to kill them, and every shot you take is like goes towards you leveling up higher. That is a ghoul. I'm not sure if we can take the ghoul. We might... No, actually, a ghoul might actually throw spiritual. So that could be bad. I don't feel like our spiritual is high enough. I mean, it's possible I could take him, but I don't want to risk it. Well, even though we do have that package that we can't get rid of yet, so could try it. Have we been here already? I think we have. Want to try it? We can open this package. A purple potion. This small purple potion. Purple potions are just bad. A small purple makes monsters invisible. No, thank you. I already need to see where they're at as it is. Screw it. Let's give it a go. Where was he? We'll do a second shot and see where we're at. Okay, we got him. But that first hit was kind of scary. Now we need to pick up some throwing weapons that we didn't pick up before, because now we need some. We'll take that one as well. Is this a second Holodors? Or did I just run back to the same one? I feel like we went away from it, so. But that doesn't mean we didn't already venture here, though. So where are we? Oh yeah, let's check the hallway for a gate. There's no guarantee there will be one. But we'll look. Where is this? Okay. There's a tan gate. That'll help prolong our stay here and level up a little bit more. So behind every hall of doors is usually a door, two different types of doors. One that just goes straight back into it. One might have some secret stuff behind it. But we don't have that one. If I don't see another one, we're just going to take that gate right now. Tan gates are not lethal. So we are in a war area. So it'll just be war monsters, I believe. So that means no ghouls, right? Ooh, we have to use that, I think. Well, let's just hope the scroll doesn't break. That'll be bad, too. Because I dropped all those other scrolls. I don't know if we'll find a scroll in a war area. Sure there's nothing right here? Yeah, there is one, okay. I'm taking that as a precautionary measure. Let's not go that way yet, because we didn't go into this one here. So if our scroll breaks, we need to switch back. Nothing. That probably leads to the hallway. That's a 36. That's a 45. Hallway. Let's see, probably nothing, but I'll check it anyway. That might kill me. I don't even want to try that. That's a wraith. That's one step up from that ghoul that we just faced. Definitely one step up. Ooh, a 69. I think we did this already, right? We did both of these. Did I? It's not guaranteed he'd kill me, but there's a high chance. I don't feel like my health is as strong as it could be. We did this already because I remember that being there. Oh, that's a 51 axe? Holy hell. It's a 45 and that's a 69. Maybe we weren't over here. Maybe I just saw the axe and said, we don't need that. I probably just thought it was a tan axe. I'm afraid to open any doors now. Where the hell is that wraith at? A crossbow. A strong crossbow at that. Maybe our armor's good enough. Holy smokes. And we earned one level for that? That's bullshit. That is utter bullshit. We're only earned one stinking level for that. Just one level for that. That's just bull crap. The biggest bull crap in the world. One level for that guy. And I think we should take the ladder now. I think we're done here. I think we did this already. Just double check. Yeah. It's almost so much bullcrap that I might as well just switch back to this. Where are we at anyway? Just 3 levels away. Ugh. No, I better not. Ooh, another 69. Oh, which way was it? This way? Another blue box that I cannot open. Oh, I already did that one. We're gonna switch. I'm just like gaining nothing here. Before I leave this floor, we need to pick up a spare bow, I think, that we saw. Where was I when I saw it? I don't know. Could be in here. The last thing we need is a bow breaking and then being screwed again. So I think I went last time. We went through this way, so that could lead us in the direction that we were. Yeah, I think it was in one of these rooms. There we go. So we're done with this level. Let's just see if there's a gate. The last floor that can have a gate, but it probably won't have a gate. It's only possible, but a lot of times I don't see one on a floor like this. Okay, we're one floor away from Mr. Minotaur. Ooh, better shield. Nice try, Bomb. Nice try. Let's see, that should just be a dead end. Did I already come this way? No, okay, I did not. Tan, weak helmet. I'll exchange bows. Just peeking around corners. Hero count? Still plenty. $84. Oh, hell yeah. Time to get rid of the key. I think we was already here. I think I'm ready to take the ladder and to be done with this. I'm hunting Minotaur. If you see him, let him know. He could be in any room, including a hidden room. So that means this is no, wait, no, there's no hidden room in this one because the door was already on the side. The 27. I better take it because it's fresh. I should have that ready just in case we see him. Two shields, but are identical. What about this one, though? Probably worse? Definitely. A lot worse. $33, that's weak. Where was I? I was over here, right? Yeah. I got turned around. I actually was not going to open that one, but to get back through the door, you had to open it. Sneaky. Oh, where the hell is he? I'm going to put money on, but I'll probably lose money by saying that. He's going to be in here, on either in the middle or on the two sides, is what I'm going to guess. There he is. I got him, and he almost killed me. But even if he killed me, I could have just ran back in and got the treasure, because I would have been revived. There we go. Another hard mode victory. Oh, phew. We don't have too many of those, but we have a few now. Oh my gosh. Thank you, Lance. Oof. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I still probably have less than 10 hard mode wins so far. I still think it's less than 10. Still not easy. We definitely lose more than we win. I didn't plan anything, man. I'm still feeling kind of weird at the moment. And I'm not sure how I'm feeling about starting that new playthrough yet. Well, it's one of those things where I just got to be in the zone, and I'm not in the zone, so. But if I wake up tomorrow in the zone, then that could change. I kind of don't want to plan nothing for tomorrow. Football? What do you mean by football? Explain football to me, Nico. Not the sport, but what you're referring to. which football, which system, which game. Just saying football is too generic of a term. You got to be a little bit more specific on what you're referring to. You're referring to right now, tomorrow, different system. I gotta know. Tecmo Bowl, CPU versus CPU Madden. Where are we at on that? I have no idea where we're even at on that. And which system did we do it on? Which system did I start that on? I think it's too tedious to do a full season. That felt like it was kind of boring and getting nowhere. The Madden just doesn't feel as fun to watch for a long time. Not the Madden, but the Tecmo Bowl. Well, we still have like a little bit to kill here. So I could put on the computer versus computer for the homebrew version because we got a shorter time limit on that. But is it in here? Or is it in my other folder? Actually, let's see what's in here. This is Super Pro Football, but it's been changed to make it shorter. So we will do shorter quarters. So we'll do 5-minute quarters. Computer. We'll put it on medium difficulty so they might be able to run a little bit. Give me a second. I would do basketball, but I don't. That would take about a half hour, and I kind of would not want to be here that long. And this will take a little bit shorter, I think. This should take hopefully less than a half hour. If it ends up taking too long, we'll just play it to halftime. At least a half hour, maybe more for Slam Dunk. Blue team is the Lions, right? No, it's through a flash cartridge. The Backbit Pro flash cartridge. So it's being played on an actual console. Go Lions, go. Will they score? Come on, Barry Sanders. One of these guys has got to be Barry Sanders, right? You know, in all reality, what year did he get drafted? Was it 89? Because I think this game didn't. I think this game came out in 86, so he actually wouldn't even been on the Lions yet. In reality, but we're not playing by reality rules. Passing is really not that difficult, unless you put it on the hardest difficulty. The computer's just throwing nonsense and throwing too fast and passing too fast. They could even score. How garbage is that? Well, I mean, they got a field goal, but they didn't get the touchdown. They didn't get the touchdown. What's up with that? No touchdown. Yeah, stuff them, stuff them. First quarter already done. No, stop him! Oh, come on, you guys are useless. 4th and 7. All right. Lions get the ball back. This is going to be the turn of the tide right here. Especially if the Lions can take advantage of this. Oh, but he's way back there, too. Oh. That's not how you do it. Come on, Barry. That's not how you ran years ago. Oh, there we go. Almost get intercepted with that, though. Too much coverage. It's a shame there's no hack for a Mutant League football to do computer versus computer. Because I would like to watch that. I'd even watch NHL hockey on the Genesis. You think watching Madden would be fun? I don't know. Hockey's more my thing. Lions done goofed, man. They can't catch them either. Okay, maybe the blue team's not the Lions. Oh, and actually, maybe they are the Lions. The Lions, even with Barry Sanders, couldn't win crap. With Barry, the closest they got was one game before the Super Bowl. And they lost. Was it the Kansas City Chiefs that knocked them out? Or the Redskins? One of the teams that were in red. And then a couple years ago, they were one game away from the Super Bowl and they got knocked out. What are they going to do this year? Scott Mitchell. I recognize that name. They also had Rodney Peete for a while. Who was their #1 draft pick quarterback? I don't remember. I know they had a #1 draft pick wide receiver that didn't pan out, and that was Herman Moore, I think. Did they get a #1 draft pick quarterback back in those days? I thought they did. But I don't think he panned out either. Megatron? I don't remember nobody named Megatron. Harry Carey with the play-by-play. Yeah. Too bad there's no words on the screen. That would have made it even better. Even not don't have to be real voices or any voices, but just words on the screen would be nice to make it look like they're actually talking, and saying something like "That's a good play" or "The current score is," even if it kept it simple. touchdown by the red team. Calvin Johnson? No, I probably stopped watching around that time, I bet you. When I moved to Tennessee, I stopped watching. I knew nothing for a long time. Computer's calling a timeout. Is that good? Do you know good? It's almost halftime. Detroit Lions quarterbacks by year. They're actually going to give me something? Starting quarterbacks. Let's get to around the time that I remember. Andre Ware is the name I was looking for. He was the first black quarterback to receive the Heisman. He was selected in the first round, but he was the 7th overall pick. What about Herman Moore? What are we going to find out about him? He was selected by the Detroit Lions in the first round of the 1991 NFL Draft. Oh, he went on to shatter virtually all of Detroit's receiving records. Okay, I guess he wasn't a bad pick then. We still couldn't win no Super Bowl. Howard Cosell style voice, that'd be cool too. If I had better Photoshop kind of skills, or video editing skills, not really Photoshop skills, but I'm not going to do this myself. I just have the idea for it. I want to take the announcers from this game, cut them out, and put them in body slam wrestling, like over in the corner. And then have words on the screen by what's happening. You know, this move, that move, and or not, maybe not even just the moves, you know, just what's going on. But that would be a lot of work, and you'd have to write something for about every wrestler, or it would probably just be a video idea. And you just put things on the screen for what's happening in that particular match. And the Lions can't catch a break in this game today. It's just like real life. I lost track. Is the score still 7-3? Nice little run by Barry Sanders there. Those little passes right there are so scary. Because that's not how I would do it when I play this game. I like throwing right into deep coverage and... Well, I guess I do throw into deep coverage, but I just never do it that fast. It's still 7-3. The Lions still have a chance here in the fourth quarter. If they could score on this run right here, they have a good chance of stealing this one. But if they throw another damn interception, it's over. God damn it, Lions. Yeah. I jinxed them, didn't I? I jinxed them. No. But hey, Gamer Games. I usually end around 9:30 Eastern Time, and it's about 9:36. I usually end up... My streams usually go until sometime between 9:30 and 10:30 on average. I'm about to end it as soon as this game's over with. What's up, Mr. Pinkhand? Well, welcome, Gamer Games, but you missed me playing Tarmin, though. It was a long game of Tarmin. Yep, red team's gonna win this. Blue team has no chance. There's not enough time. Detroit defeated Atlanta in baseball today. Is it spring training already? I don't know how good the Tigers are this year. I don't watch baseball anymore, so I don't keep up with any of my Detroit teams anymore, it seems like. Barely, ever. I'm terrible. I did watch the tail end of the Michigan game when they won the NCAA tournament, but that was the only game I had watched all year. That's terrible, you know. Play Body Slam? I would, but it's already at the end of the stream, man, and I gotta get off here. We played a whole stream of Tarmin. Where were you? Played almost. We played a 3.5 hours of Tarmin, and I'm beat. So if you want, I'll do a quick little body slam match. Dang you. But I'm really ready to get off here. This game's just about over with, though. Red team won. How much time's left on the clock? Do we want to make it official? But I'm not going to play. We're just going to watch a match. We'll just say the red team won. This one will be epic. I'm not going to play. We're just going to watch a match. Pick a wrestler. Rev, pick a wrestler. Who's your favorite? Do you have a favorite? From my experience, you want to pick someone with low ego. But in this case, since we're picking someone with high ego, I'll put him against someone who has high ego, which would be Hulk Hogan. Because with high ego, they'll sit there and do their taunt after almost every move instead of going for the pin. Let's see here. Moves. I always get rid of ducking cover. Ducking cover is an awful move. Okay, lock up move, top rope move, lock up, 2 top rope moves. I'll give him pile driver in place of duck and cover. Duck and cover is just not fun to watch. It's boring. They spam it and it's terrible. So he's all good. I'll just leave it as is. This is Hulk Hogan versus Iron Sheik. Will Hogan win the title from the Iron Sheik? And the Hulkamania will start. Or in this alternate universe, will the Iron Sheik crush Hogan? He was at your wedding. How's that possible? Your last name Balea? Well, they're kissing. I don't know what they're doing over there. Oh, they both have Mega Leap. Mega Leap is like the defensive, I'm going to get out of the way of your move that you're going to try to do. Oh, he missed. Clearwater Beach Resort. He happened to be at the bar. Oh, that's awesome. Did he Hulk up? When they said, does anybody object? Did he just start going, I'm hulking up? Did he rip off his shirt? You tagged him in. Hopefully it wasn't at the honeymoon. You didn't tag him in at the honeymoon. You did say wedding night, didn't you? Yeah. This is technically probably about just as advanced, if not more advanced, than any NES wrestling game. It's not perfect by any means, but... I was lucky to have this as a kid, though, so. But I was unlucky to have it at a time just before my controllers did. So, when my controller started not working anymore, I was pretty much just putting on computer versus computer matches, because that's all I really could do at the time. The side buttons started to not work anymore, and it was causing chaos. And I wasn't smart enough to know workarounds to get everything working again. If I was smart enough, I would have known that it was probably just that with my side buttons were jammed in. And since they were jammed in, they were putting pressure on the circuit board, and so it was always make it so you couldn't do nothing else. Oh, that was so close. I thought there was going to be a count out, and I thought Hogan was going to lose. Well, I'm not going to comment on that Cannabis Kid. He did some controversial things, you know, and that's just how it is. If you don't like it or do like it, I don't drink beer, so companies do that stuff. It might not be right, but what are you going to do about it, you know? Hogan just no-sold that. One. Two. Ah. Oh. I thought that was it. Thought that was the leg drop, and that was it. Maybe this is it. 2, 3. Hogan wins. One wrestling show I ever went to had Hogan as the main event versus The Undertaker in a stretcher match. Oh, that would have been awesome. Yeah, back in the 80s, I only went to one wrestling event, and it was it before or after WrestleMania 2? I think it was after WrestleMania 2. Somewhere between WrestleMania 2 and WrestleMania 3. But Hogan wasn't there, though. Macho Man was there, defending his newly won Intercontinental Championship. And the British Bulldogs were there. So I have made up my mind what I'm going to stream tomorrow. But I'm starting to like this idea of doing NHL 94 and not playing, but watching maybe. Because we already did it before where I played as the Red Wings and we won the Stanley Cup. And that was fun. But, you know, we could do a playoff with another team and just watch. Hogan versus Bundy. They fought at WrestleMania 2, but I'm sure they fought on house shows as well. Alright, guys. I gotta get off here. I'll see you guys tomorrow. We'll see what I stream tomorrow. Alright. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. We had fun.